Hello everybody, back here again for another vlog a day, and today is Tuesday the 10th, and today was a rather lovely, beautiful day to be alive, but weather-wise it was cold, overcast, rainy, drizzly, all damn day long. So I woke up overnight multiple times. The dog had a really rough night. I don't know what's going on with him lately. But I was freezing to death this morning about 4 o'clock or so. I actually grabbed another blanket to warm up in that, and never did get warm throughout most of the day. It was probably 8:30, 9 o'clock tonight before I even got warm. I just had a weird chill. I don't know if I was in the process of trying to get sick or what's going on. I end up having a handful of things around here get done. I planned on doing outside. I wasn't able to do because of the weather, so I kind of got stuck in the house here. I end up doing some cooking, kind of moved some stuff around that need to be done, and then spent a bunch of time on the computer, and then went ahead and headed out for my, I went to the gym, I guess, knocked out an hour on the bike, and then I went for a run in the rain, which is always fun. It was kind of that really weird light mist when I got there, where it's just almost, I don't know, it's the weird to explain, but it's like that super fine mist where it like just builds up real slowly. But I was out there for over an hour, and I was just drenched, obviously, the whole time, and it sucked pretty bad. I know I noticed all the cars still had their windshield wipers on, so I know it was raining hard enough to have that hassle factor. Felt good to be out there running though. Right as I was about to take off running, had a I don't know, I don't want to say associate, but somebody that I thought was a friend had texted me up earlier and stuff, and basically asked me to come over and do some stuff for him, kind of thing. And I was just like, you know, hey, well, no. I felt like I'd been just used numerous times by this person, and I got to thinking about it and the fact that I hadn't heard from them forever. I had contacted them not that long ago, offering them some stuff I was getting rid of, and they were like, oh yeah, it'd be great to have, yada yada. And then never even, like, I tried numerous different times to even bring the stuff to them. They were never able to be around, never able to come pick it up, all that kind of stuff, and just got really old. And I was just in a weird mood today. I realized that, I don't know, 20 times I've helped them out in the last, you know, I don't know, let's say since late last fall to now. And there was 3 separate times where I've asked them for help, and they've never been able to be there for me at all. So I thought 20 to 3, 100% on my end, always being able to be there for them, and 0% on their end being back for me. I just kind of called them out on it, I guess, through text messages and stuff. And they were like, hey, are you home? You know, I'm like, I'm going to go run in the rain, so can't be there for you. Well, I really want to talk to you and stuff, and I don't know if they're just thinking, like, once we're in face-to-face, like, I won't be as big of a dick as I was on the texting or not. But I wasn't really that big a dick. I was just, like, confronting them and saying, hey, this is where it is. And it's amazing how when somebody gets treated the way they've been treating you forever, how quickly they think you're a jerk. So I don't feel bad at all for it, not one damn bit. I really felt pretty good about it, to be honest with you. I actually took the time to express myself calmly. There was no name calling, there was nothing like that kind of junk. I was just saying, hey, this is where I'm standing on the whole situation, and this is how I feel. And they came back with some crappy little excuses, and I'm like, really? Because I would have thought something along the lines of, hey, sorry I made you feel that way. I'll actually try and be a friend, that kind of thing, not just a user. And that was not at all their response. So I'm kind of at the point right now, I can give a damn less if I ever hear from them again. They're talking like they want to try and, you know, work things out and figure it out. And I'm like, you know, talk's cheap, figure it out when you actually want to, you know, do something for me on a return favor. It's not all about I do for this for you, you do for this for me. But it'd be nice, like I said, out of the 3 different times, I was completely shot down, and to the point where they would actually, like, one of them asked them if they would go, they wanted to go ride their bike while I ran a marathon, which they brought it up. I thought, that'd be kind of cool. I can let them bring some extra water for me and that kind of stuff. It'd be nice to have somebody to kind of talk to in that, you know, on the run. So basically I changed the day I was going to run, I changed the town I was running in, all kinds of stuff, only to find out at the very end, where I'd already explained to them numerous times, it's going to be roughly 5 hours by the time you figure we get ready, take off, run a 4.5-hour marathon, you know, whatever stuff, and then get back. And, you know, they're like, okay, and like the day before, they were like, well, I don't think that's going to work. Can't be that long, so we'll just take separate vehicles and such, and I'll probably be there for an hour or two. So I wanted to ride faster than what you're going to run, so I'll probably see the beginning, and I might see you again before I leave to head back home. And I'm like, I'm running the town you wanted to ride the bikes on because your bike trail that you like so much. It's like a 6 mile out and back course, and I was gonna have to run it multiple times, trying to accommodate them. Also, because I wanted somebody to talk to, I wanted somebody to carry some water, that kind of junk, just to have the whole thing blow up my face. And I was like, screw this. Went to Des Moines, ran it myself. Of course, the day I was gonna run it, which was 3 days earlier, was decent weather, and then when I did run it, it was crappy weather the whole time, and that was probably the biggest one that kicked me in the teeth right there. And then I really hadn't spoke to them. It's been like a month and a half plus since we really had any conversation, any contact. And they call up asking for help out of nowhere when I've been trying to contact them to even give them free stuff they wanted for themselves and their kids and crap. So definitely, I don't know. I still up in my head about the whole situation. I don't know. I don't mind hanging around with stuff. It's just I feel like at some point you have to realize that some people just are not really good for you when they're not willing to ever. It's always about them. They're always just. There's some people who just are leeches in life, and I have very few people in my life because I don't tolerate with the leeches anymore, and it's really helpful to not deal with that crap. So anyway, that right there, went for the run, ran into another friend of mine I hadn't seen for a while and stuff on the run. They were in the car, rolled the window down and bitching they're getting wet because they're driving along the side of the road talking to me. And I'm like, I'm out here running this with my dog and you're whining because your arm's getting wet. So kind of chatted a little bit there, kind of gave them a hard time. That was kind of fun and stuff. Got through the whole run. All that went pretty well. The wind was blowing so hard a handful of times and that cold rain sucked. I couldn't even hear my headphones. It was like so bad. I had them turned up full blast. I only put one in when I'm out running because of the fact running in the streets, I don't want to get hit by a car. I want to be able to hear traffic, that kind of thing. So I basically had the one headphone in, and I couldn't hear the headphone. I was like, this is ridiculously windy out here. That made it extra cold. Finally got done with all that, got home, hit the store, I guess, first, soaking wet. People looked at me like I was crazy, which I'm fine with that stuff. Just literally muddy shoes, the whole 9 yards, the whole gross, soaking wet thing going on. And that was always fun. Picked up some bananas, got home, took a super long hot shower. Finally felt warm after I got that shower. So I watched some Netflix, picked out another episode of Orange is the New Black, trying to limit myself to one episode a night so I can drag this out a little bit longer than it needs to be. Still not overly impressed. I think season 1 kicked season 2's ass. I've been hearing some talk around, people and stuff and some social media stuff saying the fact that they've binge watched the whole thing already and they're claiming the fact that it gets much better and it's just as good if not better by the end of the season. You'll love it again. So I'm going to hold out for that. Again, had this been season 1, I would never watch, I would never watched it, but hopefully they'll pull it out. Hopefully it'll come together and it'll all work out for me. So anyway, that's pretty much all I've got for right now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe and wonderful day. Thanks for watching.